Hi, and welcome to BHS Student News. I'm Michael Oberg, and we'll just get into the week. On Monday, March 7th, there's a varsity boys basketball region tournament versus MLS at the MSU Dome at 7:30, and 5th and 6th boys basketball starts. On Tuesday, there's a varsity boys basketball region tournament again at the MSU Dome, but it's to be announced. There's nothing on Wednesday, so moving on to Thursday, there's a varsity boys basketball game again, the region tournament at the MSU Dome, still to be announced. On Friday, March 11th, it's the end of the third quarter, and there's also 7th and 8th grade boys basketball game at Glenburn away at 4 and 5. And on Saturday, there's a speech meet in Harvey at 8 a.m. Now on to sports. Next up, we have birthdays. Now to the weather.
Good morning, BHS. I'm Tyler here with this week's weather. This week we have some moderate winter temperatures with 20s as highs for the first part of the week, and then moving down into teens and some single digits for the end of the week here. So we got some partially cloudy skies as well coming in. So let's go on to Monday's weather here. We have cloudy skies and west winds at 12 miles an hour. Then here are your highs and lows. Moving over here to Tuesday, we have partially cloudy skies with winds from the north at 14 miles an hour. This will be your warmest day of the week, so we got your highs and lows there for you. Moving over here to Wednesday, we have winds up to 16 miles an hour out of the west and your highs and lows right here. Thursday, we have winds out of the north at 14 miles an hour and your highs and lows for you. And then Friday, we have winds out of the northwest at 16 miles an hour along with your highs and lows there for you. That's all for this week's weather. We'll see you next week.
This week's lunch. Hello and welcome to this week's lunch review. I'm your host, Michael Oberg, back again with my co-host, Tyler.
Hello.
So jumping right into it, on Monday we have marinated chicken with hash browns, bread, cucumber, and pears. I think they've gotten worse over the years, so as usual, I think I'd always give it maybe a 2.
Yeah, I like I said a couple weeks ago, put a little bit of barbecue sauce on top, or maybe a lot. I don't know, depends on your preference. That's really good combination. Well, going on to Tuesday, we have a Taco Tuesday with lettuce, tomatoes, and mixed fruit. I don't know, depends on the taco to me. Like if it's a hard shell, it's probably a 4. If it's a soft shell, it's down at a 1.5 or a 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not picky on shells, so for me it's like pizza. It's almost good all the time. So, moving on to Wednesday now, we have grilled cheese with tomato soup, carrots, and fresh fruit. I'd go with a 4 on that because grilled cheese, especially with tomato soup, if you're a dipper, oh man, it's so good.
I'm not a dipper, but it's still a classic. You know, it's easy to make. It's like one of those things that's like you never fail it. You never fail it.
Yeah.
So going on to Thursday, we have biscuits and gravy with broccoli and peaches. I am not a biscuits and gravy guy, so that would be a 1 for me.
I've never had biscuits and gravy that I enjoyed, so I'd also go with a 1. That's just kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Moving on to Friday now, we don't have pizza, but instead we have hot dogs. So it's hot dog, obviously, and french fries with carrots and applesauce. I'd go with a 4.5. It's an all-American classic, and it's just below the other two, pizza and tacos.
Yeah, it's like it's up there, but I'm not a bun guy, so I just like ketchup, French
and
fries,
hot
and
dog.
hot dog. That's a great combo to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'd probably give it probably a 4 or 3.5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. I can get behind that. And that was it for this week's lunch. Thanks again. This was Michael and Tyler,
Thank you.
and we'll be signing off till next week. See ya. Next thing is admin announcements with Mr. Bigford.
Good morning or good afternoon, depending when this finds you. Congratulations to our ACK Olympic team being victorious over in rugby. That was a tremendous victory for them as they head to state. We are the 4-time regional champ, 3, and then we had COVID one year, so we couldn't win state. But anyway, we're very strong in that, so kudos to those folks. Also, we have basketball games. Those out traveling, be safe as we finish our tournament season. Last of all, students, beware of our dress code. We're trying to enforce that. Third quarter ends, so check your grades, stay on top of it. Thank you, and it's a great day to be a Braver Star.
Question of the week.
I'm going to Arizona.
I'm gonna hide in Morgan's suitcase and go to Arizona. I will be working.
I'm going to sleep and eat food.
Saving the pigs.
Gonna hang out with the boys and yeah, that's about it.
Gonna be, I don't know, probably hanging out with family and stuff like that. My girlfriend's gonna be coming over soon, so I'll probably hang out with her.
I'm going to the Palisades in Southern California to go ski.
Just catch up on sleep, because that'd be very wonderful for right now.
And Deep Thoughts with Will.
And welcome back to Deep Thoughts with Will. If a student fails a test, did the student fail or did the teacher? That's all for this week's folks with Deep Thoughts with Will.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.